Hey, welcome to Hot at Home, your questions answered. Today I've got an email from one of my subscribers that asks, abs as always, what lady does not want a better tummy? I am very weak in my lower abs. Yeah, there's some things that definitely target your lower abs more than others. Things that incorporate your legs, like leg lifts. You can be lying on the floor and do, leg lifts straight up and down, or reverse curls where you curl your knees towards your nose, keep your head up off the ground. One thing you want to make sure that you don't do while you're doing these kinds of exercises is arch your back off the ground. You want to keep your back flat on the ground. So, but those will target your lower abs more than your upper abs. So if you're feeling weak in your lower abs, that's a good place to start. Also, if you have a pull-up bar, you can do hanging leg lifts where you just hang from the bar with your arms and concentrate on bringing your knees up towards your chest, or bring your feet straight out if you have enough strength to do that. Or twisting as well. You can do twisting leg lifts where you try and bring your knees up to one elbow, and because you're hanging like this, so you try and bring your knees up to one elbow, the other elbow, stuff like that. The other exercises that will really help you out with just working your abs overall, your obliques and your lower abs and your upper abs, everything, and they're probably even better than doing traditional stomach exercises, and that is things like squat presses and deadlifts, renegade rows, lateral chopping, where you're twisting with the dumbbell. Renegade rows is like you get into a push-up stance and your hands are on two dumbbells, and then you row up with the dumbbells and try and keep your body straight without your butt waving back and forth while you do it. When you try it out, you'll see what I mean. Try not to lift your legs off the ground while you're doing it. Just keep your body as straight as possible while you're doing it. That kind of stuff really, really, really works your core. So if you're trying to increase your core strength and you're not having a lot of luck with just getting your legs off the ground, then try something like renegade rows, or even just squat presses where you combine a shoulder press with a basic squat. Do a squat with the dumbbells held here, and then when you get to the top of the squat, continue along with dumbbells, get a shoulder press done, bring it back down, and then squat again. And that really, you really need to work your core really hard to do those moves properly and with the proper form as well. So that will really engage your core and help you build up your core muscles as well. But now be very careful with your expectations on these moves, all of them that I've just mentioned, because one thing that working your core cannot do for you specifically is burn fat in that one spot. Spot reduction is not possible. If you want to burn fat on your belly, you have to burn fat overall. So doing cardio and those full body moves I just described are great to burn fat. They'll get your heart rate up, and so that they can be considered cardio. But you have to do it for some kind of amount of time. Not just 3 reps and you're done. So make sure you just do cardio. Make sure you keep an eye on your caloric intake. Make sure you're below your maintenance level, not drastically below your maintenance level, but a couple of hundred below your maintenance level every day. So that your body is forced to burn fat for fuel instead of the food that you're giving it. So yeah, don't expect that doing these exercises you'll suddenly see your abs, because as long as your ab muscles are covered by fat, you won't see them. They can be gorgeous and beautiful, and you might have worked them like crazy, and they might be perfect, but if they're covered by fat, then you'll never get to see them. So make sure that you're doing something in your workout routines that burns fat and keeps your calories below your maintenance level, and so that you're losing fat and getting that off your belly. It'll come off in other areas as well, but and if your belly is your problem area, chances are pretty good that it's going to come off your belly last. Unfortunate, but true. But you can take it from me. My belly's my problem area, and it was the last thing that I got to see when I started my transformation. Seeing abs was my goal. And it took a long time. I saw great, shoulders and stuff pop out first, but I was patient and I stuck with it, and I kept those calories low, and I kept plugging at it, and I kept doing full body moves and specialized core moves and stuff like that. And eventually, I did get to see my abs, and I do have a set of abs now. So very pleased that I stuck with it, because eventually it's worth it. It can be frustrating if they're your problem area though. But you just have to have faith in the process, and know that if you stick with it long enough, you will see them eventually. All right? So I hope that really helped you out. We'll see you guys again next time. Take care.